Hi, this is Gary Fong, and today I'm going to show you how to set up the wireless system for Pentax model cameras. And what I have here is I have a Pentax K5 II, a Pentax the 540 FGZ, and the 360 FGZ. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to control these two using the pop-up flash, but we're going to disable the pop-up flash so that we only get these two to be contributing to the exposure. Now, one thing I want to point out about the Pentax system that's a little bit tedious is that you cannot control ratio groups on the actual flash through the camera itself. The ratio groups don't exist, as would normal cameras. So what would happen is if you wanted to do ratios, you would either put them on manual and walk back and forth to them and test, or use the TTL override or underride, and then on the actual flash itself tell it, I want you to be at 1/2. And that's not really super terrible, because if you know that a fill light's going to be twice the power, then you just go up to that one and you tell it. So you don't have the convenience of it being on your hand, you have to go to the flash itself. But having said that, let me basically show you how to turn these guys on and make it work. So to set up your camera for wireless mode, start with the power off on the flash and the camera, and then power them both on, and then go to the menus. Okay, so right now on the Pentax camera I have the power off, and I have the power off on the flash. It's way up here, you can't see it, but just know that they're both off. So I'm going to turn it on, and it's just going to go the regular thing. And we're going to, you see this button right down here, it looks like a lightning bolt, that's the flash. We're going to click on that. That's the flash on regular mode, so that's regular TTL on camera flash. To go to wireless, after I press that lightning bolt, I just go over here and hit select and OK, and that's basically it. And now it's on wireless mode. Now we're also going to go to the menu button, because what I want to do is I want to turn off the flash, the pop-up flash, from being a part of the exposure, from contributing to the exposure. So in the menu mode, I'm just going to scroll over to the right until I get way over to custom settings, right there. And we're going to go down to step 21. So actually I'll just go like this. These are different pages. See this down here, flash and wireless mode? We can go all the way down here, and I'm going to hit OK. And then it'll say on or off. I want it off because I don't want the central flash to actually be part of the exposure. That would take away the reason why I'm actually doing wireless flash. So let me turn that off. And now the camera is set to go, which is great. Now let's talk about the flash unit, and I'll set that up. Okay, so this is the Pentax 540, and I'm going to show you how to turn this into a slave. So now that the camera is already set up, you see this right here? There's actually three on between the off and the on. This is on, but in the middle right there, see down here it says wireless. It's kind of funky, but we want to just put it right in the middle, and that now becomes the wireless mode. Now I'm going to take this one right here. You see how there's two different menus on the top and on the bottom? I know it's very strange. Oh, up here you'll notice that it says slave. Okay, so we're going to take this indent right here, which will say this is the bottom menu. If I go up here, this is the top menu. So for example, if I hit the test button, boom, it'll test. If I go down here, down to modeling and channel, it won't do anything. So let's pick the channel, and I just hit it like there. And if I go and I can choose the channel. So we're on channel 3. This is on slave, and you'll notice this is 1:1, which basically means that this is a full power regular PTTL, and that's basically what we're going to have as full ratio. If I wanted to be half power, then basically what I would do is this. I would click the S button and just turn the knob like that, and now it's 1/3 power, or half power, or 2/3 power, or 1:1. So this is how you have to do the ratio. It has to be done on the body itself. Now that that's done, I'm ready to go. And once we set this up, so wireless, yep, channel 3, 1:1 TTL, and that's basically how to do it on the 540. Next I'll show you how to do it on the next model. Okay, so this is the Pentax 360, and it's just like the other one, the 540. where there's 3 different positions for the on-off switch. There's off to the left, on to the complete right, and then right smack in the middle is wireless. So all I need to basically do is, now that I'm in wireless, it says slave up on top, so it's in slave mode. Now if I want to change the channel, I'll just move this down to the bottom. This indentation says, do you want to talk to the top menu controls or do you want to talk to the bottom menu controls? So I'm now down to the bottom menu and I hit the channel button and I can choose whatever channel I want. So let's say I choose channel 3. Now this is going to be a second flash in an example setup. And if I want this one to be half power than the other one, then I just basically hit the S button and then I turn the knob. And I turn it to, say, half power or 2/3 power here, and this is how I would control. So say for example I had 2 flashes and one I wanted to be on 1/3 power. Say for example this is a color background, then I would just put this on 1/3 power, put this one with a color gel, and then the other one on regular TTL, and this will be TTL 1/3 power. And if it was going to be a hair light or something like that, I could crank that up and use that. So you would have to walk over to the flash unit itself and do that control, but you know, once you're setting up, you would just know. So rather than have exposure groups on the camera itself, you would have to preset the ratio on the camera before you actually do the shoot. And now it's ready to go. So with the camera in wireless mode, the pop-up flash turned off as a controller, I now have wireless slave. So in this situation, basically I've got the 2 lights crossing over, and I'll zoom out so that you can see both of the lights flashing, and like that, that'll be the first one. So I'm going to go to menu, custom function, way over here. And then we're going to go to number 21, which is flash and wireless mode, and turn it off. So this one, I'm going to zoom out. You'll see that my flash didn't contribute to the shot at all. And when I go to menu, and I'll just show you another, one where I have this guy contributing to the flash and wireless mode, put it on, and fire. Now the pop-up flash has become part of the exposure. So that's basically how to do it. We've got 2 flashes going, and of course if you only want to use 1 flash, then you just don't have that flash. That's basically the only thing about Pentax. You don't have to worry about, the only thing you have to worry about is channels, and make sure that they're on the same channel and everything is, and that's basically how that works.